Have you ever wondered about the balance between being useful and being, well, not useful? Could being useless sometimes be the secret to living a long, trouble-free life? Today, we're diving into an ancient Chinese story from Zhuangzi, a philosopher with some fascinating insights into life, harmony, and the unexpected value of uselessness. Once upon a time, Zhuangzi was walking in the mountains when he saw a huge tree, its branches thick and lush. A woodcutter stood nearby but didn't bother chopping it down. Curious, Zhuangzi asked why. The woodcutter said, "It's useless. Can't use it for timber. Can't use it for firewood." Zhuangzi smiled and said, "Because of its worthlessness, this tree gets to live out its natural life." Later, Zhuangzi visited an old friend who was so delighted he decided to prepare a special meal. He told his servant, "Cook one of the geese." But here's the twist. One goose could cackle, the other couldn't. The servant asked, "Which one should I kill?" The friend replied, "The one that can't cackle. It's useless." The next day, Zhuangzi's disciples had a burning question. "Master, yesterday the useless tree got to live, but today the useless goose got killed. What's the deal? Should we aim to be useful or useless?" Zhuangzi laughed and offered a deeper perspective. He said, "It's not about always being useful, always being useless, or even always stubbornly sticking to a position between the two extremes. None of these rigid approaches will work because life is inconstant. Things are always changing. Instead, we should ride the Tao, adapt to the flow of life, and change with the times. Be flexible, like a river that flows around obstacles and adjusts to its environment. This way, you can navigate the ups and downs of life without being weighed down by rigid ideas." Zhuangzi believed in living in harmony with the natural flow of things. He called this riding the Tao, or the way. He said, "Don't cling to rigid rules or roles. Be like a river, adaptable, flowing with the times. And remember, harmony is the only true measure. When you embrace this mindset, nothing can truly trouble you." But what about the tree and the goose? Zhuangzi's lesson isn't about being useful or useless. It's about recognizing the nature of things. The tree survived by being useless in the eyes of the woodcutter. The goose? Well, its nature was to be useful in a house where cackling mattered. In each case, they aligned, or failed to align, with their circumstances. So, what does this mean for us? If you're feeling overburdened, maybe it's time to step back and embrace a bit of uselessness. If you feel overlooked, find ways to lean into your strengths, your usefulness, in the right context. Zhuangzi's wisdom reminds us that life isn't about rigidly being one thing or the other. It's about adapting, harmonizing, and riding the flow of life. Zhuangzi's philosophy may be over 2,000 years old, but its wisdom is timeless. Take harmony as your guide. Flow with the changes, and remember, you don't have to rigidly stick to a single path of usefulness or uselessness in every situation. Life is about adapting to the situation, recognizing what is needed in the moment and aligning yourself with it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more stories and insights from philosophy and psychology. I'll see you next time.